All right, you guys, so we just left. I'm here in Wichita. We just left this spot called M&M Bieriock. Try one of the state sandwich. Really a huge staple and really popular here in the state of Kansas, but definitely here in Wichita, the ICT. Got one from M&M. And it's basically a dough pastry, savory, aka cabbage burger. So it has ground beef, cabbage, I believe sometimes it has sauerkraut and spices and different things with it, and you can get different types, obviously. But we went with the regular, or the original, which was only $3.75 for the sandwich. So this is how it looks, the Bieriock. And I finally got my hand on one. So I'm going to try this out and tell y'all what I think. It's like heavy. So right away, and I love the dough. It's more of like a yeast dough. But look at that. And I'm pretty sure, because I can see why these are popular. You can do so many, you could stuff so many different kinds of toppings and different things inside of them. Smells delicious. Comes out hot. And right away I taste like the ground beef. You taste the cabbage and the spices. That's your Bieriock, ladies and gentlemen. German Mennonites. A lot of heavy influence in history here in the state of Kansas. Also with the Amish, of course, with the Mennonites, but super delicious. It has like a peppery aftertaste. And cabbage. They got a little spice to it. It's like each bite gets better and better. And the further I dig into this, the more the spices just stand out. Like, look at so y'all see the spice, y'all see the peppery spice and the spices up in there, like, dude. So, for those who are new, from Baltimore, using driving Lyft, state to state, picking people up, I ask them where to go eat, or what should I try in their state, or whatever city I'm in. And we go experience what they got to offer, whatever they have to offer, and learn about the culture. And we in Kansas right now, Wichita. Look at that, $3.75. Like, this joint, I did not know it was gonna be this good. Like, I just want to taste that cabbage and everything. You can taste the spices and everything. And then the ground beef. Dude, this is a banger. This is one of my favorites, Bieriock. And it's interesting because it's similar to the, when you go to Nebraska, they got something called the runzas, which is very similar. It's pretty much the same thing. But I think it comes in like, well, this comes in different shapes as well. So you can get it like round, rectangular. The runza there is not as like, it's like a little thinner, but smaller. But then you get a homemade, it depends on who makes it. But the same thing. So it's just interesting how like similar the states are, or in a certain region, like you have neighboring states that have like pretty much the same thing, but they'll call it something differently, or they'll add something or take something, something that's not added, and it's called something differently, but it's pretty much the same thing. But the Bieriock here in Kansas, if you haven't in Kansas, you got to get yourself a Bieriock. It's delicious. Stay tuned. We got more coming. I'm out.